present arms.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight over the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order, arms, post. Left, face, forward, march.
Please join me in a moment of silence for those who lost their lives on 9/11. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Please be seated. Good morning. I'm Alan Joins. I'm the mayor of the city of Winston-Salem. It's my honor to be here today as part of this ROTC challenge. I welcome all the 10 high schools that are here today, the 8 Army ROTC programs and the 2 Air Force ROTC programs. As we do this public safety challenge every year as a part of our 9/11 commemoration. 18 years ago, the United States was attacked by terrorists who ended up killing over 3,000 Americans and other individuals. And today, our public safety officers, emergency medical officers, and directors are still suffering. We're still losing them because of the impact of their fighting the fires and the programs at the World Trade Center and other places. So today it's very appropriate that we have this event here in Winston-Salem to commemorate and to remember the fact that even though America was attacked, we came together as a people and became an even stronger country. Today, I'm going to call on Councilmember Dan Bessie for remarks representing the City Council, and then our Sheriff, Bobby Kimbrough, representing Forsyth County. Councilmember Bessie.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I'll speak very briefly on behalf of Mayor Pro Tem Burke and all my colleagues on the Winston-Salem City Council, who are all joined in thanking you for what you're working on today. Many of you are too young to remember the day of September 11, 2001, but those of us who were here and were horrified by the images we saw coming from the cameras in New York and Washington and Pennsylvania have a few, and they'll vary for each of us, that we can't get out of our mind. For me, it's the image of firefighters running up the stairs of a burning high-rise with smoke pouring out of the windows. Many of them lost their lives when the buildings collapsed while they were still trying to rescue people trapped inside. We want to remember and thank our first responders every year, our firefighters, our police officers, our EMTs, who carry on the proud tradition of their professions that started long before that terrible day in 2001 and continue still today. We also remember the steadfastness and bravery of the young men and women who were in the uniform of our nation's armed services on those days, who, when they were called on to put themselves in harm's way to go and work to root out the cause of the attacks on our country, did their very best and often sacrificed their own lives in the process. So I want to, on behalf of the people of the city of Winston-Salem and my colleagues on the council, thank all of you for your dedication to serving our nation, for your willingness to take on the uniform of our country and work to protect and defend the United States of America. Thank you so very much.
Good morning. My name is Bobby Kimbrough. I'm here on behalf of the Forsyth County Sheriff's Office. I want to say that it's an honor and a privilege to stand before you. I give honor to the makers of the heavens and the earth and the author of life for what he's doing in this country, what he's doing in my life. I say thank you for that. But I say thank you for this opportunity because it's rare in life that you get a chance to stand in the present and look at the future. And when I stand here in the present, I see the future. I see the future of our country. I see the future of America. And when I think about 9/11, I think about what I was doing that day. I thought about what I was doing the days that followed. As a U.S. Special Agent, the days that followed, I remember flying planes across the country. I remember seeing the faces and the horror that left us. What I would tell you is this, is that there are moments in your life that you'll forget, but there are some moments in your life you should never forget. Because on that day, we all in this country will pay a price, but on that day, they paid the ultimate price. They gave it all. So what I will encourage you is to do this, is that remember, the side of you that you feed the most is the side of you that becomes dominant. Remember, you live in the greatest country on this planet. Don't take that lightly, and never forget this day. And may God continue to smile upon us. Thank you.
So, on behalf of the Public Safety Challenge and all the officers, Winston-Salem Police Department, our Fire Department, our Sheriff's Department, our EMTs who make this day possible, we're happy to present a check for $5,000 to the South County ROTC programs, and I hope you can use it to further this wonderful program.
I just want to thank the city of Winston-Salem, first responders, for the nice, generous gift that you have given to ROTC. And I highly recommend, we've got 10 schools represented here with ROTC programs, 2 Air Force, 8 Army. Please take the opportunity to visit the booths that they have here today, because being a part of community service such as these individuals risking their lives every day, it may be a career choice that you would like to pursue. Just like the military, I can't stress enough that that type of service is something that not everybody can do, because it takes a lot to be able to give and be willing to give your life for those that are in your community. So I just want to thank them for what they have done and continue to do on a daily basis. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Colonel. All right, folks, let's let the games begin. I'd like to thank all the high schools for participating in our 5th annual Public Safety Challenge. I'd like to thank our public safety agencies for helping with the judging and for setting up the displays. We hope that you've learned something about careers in public safety while you're here. But before we get to the things that you really want to hear about, which is who won, I want everyone to give these participants a big round of applause for turning out today. Well done. And now, where is Sergeant Major Maine? Sergeant Major Maine, you've disappeared. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, well, Sergeant Major Maine is going to announce the various winners of the categories in the overall Public Safety Challenge Cup.
Thank you. Okay, this is it. This is it. So we're going to do a motivational check real quick. Real quick, we're going to do a motivational check. Y'all know how to do the motivational check? Winston-Salem, Forsyth County, JROTC. Are you motivated? Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with the Raider competition. We'll start off with the Raider competition. For the Raider competition, we're going to give out individual medals, or I'm sorry, medallions. 3rd place, Raider competition, Atkins High School. Awesome. Second place, Raider competition, Reagan High School. And first place, the Stud Muffins, Raider competition, West Forsyth High School. Go. Awesome. Moving on to rifle competition. Top shooters. Top shooter, prone position. Cadet Foudy, Mount Tabor High School. Top shooter, standing. Ashton Sugg, Mount Tabor High School. Top shooter, kneeling. Ashton Sugg, Mount Tabor High School. Overall, rifle team, third place, Mount Tabor High School. Second place, rifle marksmanship, Atkins High School. First place, rifle marksmanship, Reagan High School. Drill competition. Third place, Reagan High School. Second place, drill competition, East Forsyth High School. First place, drill competition, Atkins High School. You guys understand that the overall winners are based on quality points, how you did overall. Third place overall for the 2019 Public Safety Challenge, Parkland High School. Second place, overall, Atkins High School. First place, our 2019 Public Safety Challenge winners. Third year running, Reagan High School.
And this is overall for 2019, the cup that they'll give back for next year. Outstanding. Okay, well say again? That I can. I do want to recognize one other individual real quick from last year. If Ashton Sugg would come forward real quick. Matter of fact, where's Major Sugg? Come on up. And the reason is because he can probably explain this better than I can. There's only been 3 cadets that I am aware of in Winston-Salem that have won the award. And Ashton Sugg won it last year for her participation and expertise when it comes to air rifle competition. So if you could elaborate on that a little bit, I'd appreciate it.
The Excellence in Competition Medal is awarded to air rifle athletes who consistently place high in national and large CMP Cup events. Last year, Ashton shot in a lot of events and earned enough points to qualify for the Bronze Excellence in Competition badge. So she is no longer authorized to wear her Expert JROTC badge. She now wears the CMP Excellence in Competition badge. So it's really exciting for me. Congratulations, Ashton.
Everybody give her a big hand real quick. Hey, I hope did everybody have a good time? I tell you, the competition was very close. So if you didn't get first or second overall, like I stated, it was very close. Don't forget while we're here, remembrance of 9/11. Most of you were either, well, gosh, it's been that long, I guess 18 years. You probably were just being born or maybe 1 year old. Like they were talking about earlier, I can remember the exact place that I was during that event because there are certain things that just stick with you forever. Matter of fact, I was a major at the time. I was stationed in Little Rock, Arkansas, getting ready to get on one of the barges up and down the Arkansas River, and I was called back saying, you need to get back to the office. So I'll never forget that event, and we should never forget the people that protect us, that do things for us, and it's on a daily basis. It's just not the military, but it's your first responders and everyone that serves their community. So we really appreciate Winston-Salem putting this event on, a tremendous opportunity for us to remember 9/11, 18 years ago, and an opportunity hopefully for each one of you to see what being a first responder is all about, whether it be EMS, firefighter, sheriff, police department. it gives you an opportunity that, hey, maybe that's something that I would like to do for a career. Why don't we do this? We'll give everybody a big hand, but also the City of Winston-Salem for putting this event on. Hope.